Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our first section. We are going to go ahead and section the hair. Keep in mind, keeping your sections nice and clean. Our first section is gonna be around the hairline. When doing strand by strand extensions, it's very important that you follow the natural hair growth. That way the extensions will grow as your own natural hair grows. Before you get started, as a rule of thumb, we always say about 2 to 3 finger distance away from the hairline, we will install our first strand. Keeping your sections nice and small and clean, making sure that you are not applying too much tension to the hair. That way, as you can see now, the clients can wear their hair up and you cannot see the piece. And here is our second section. We did half bonds around the hairline. Our next section is full bonds throughout here to build that fullness by the ears. Again, keeping the distance away from the hairline and doing 2 to 3 of the half bonds around the hairline.
We wanted to go over who is a good candidate for these kind of extensions. They do last about 4 to 6 months and they're very lightweight and easy to do. So we typically suggest these for clients who have a very active lifestyle, who like to kind of just have wash and go hair, and somebody who doesn't maybe have the time to be coming back to the salon as often, and also someone who maybe doesn't know how to style their hair as easy. It's very lightweight and naturally air dries to a very soft wave. So yeah, that's the kind of people we would suggest for our strand by strand.
Moving forward, our next row is going to be our last row moving up. Remember, with the last row, we always want to go ahead and leave a finger distance in between, kind of like a brick lay, making it a little bit more blendable. You're always finish up your last row with half bonds. We have each section of each strand has some space in between, which is finger length distance, and that way it blends more seamlessly so the client can wear their hair up and or down without exposing the extensions.
So now we're going to be showing you how to blend the extensions by doing a light trim on the ends and blending the different layers of the extensions to create a very long, blended, seamless look. And what's really nice about our extensions is that I personally pre-blended these extensions. So you have that nice taper on the ends versus a very blunt line that requires a lot of texturizing and blending. This requires little to no cutting for our final service. So what we want to do to blend the perimeter is just gently point cut, because we don't want to create too harsh of a line. We want this to be very natural and light. And we just make our way towards the center. And then same with over here. She does want to keep as much length as possible, so we just barely want to take those ends off.
It's your light that draws me in. For you, darling, how